on our Skills Saturday 7 a.m. class, we went over squatting, squatting form, what could be restricting your squatting, and then providing some specific skill-based movements and exercises that the individuals could implement in order to improve their squatting so that they can do it safer, better movement patterns, and lift more. So I wanted to go through really quickly what the two main movement and mobility assessments we did for the squat was. So that would be our ankle mobility assessment and our hip mobility assessment. So I really wanted just to make a quick video to go through what those two mobility assessments are, how to do them, and how you use them to see where maybe you need a little bit more help in your squat. Okay, so the first one we're gonna go through is our ankle mobility test. So we're gonna come over to a wall. We want our foot to be about a fist width or roughly 5 inches from the wall. So I'm gonna bring mine a tiny bit closer. So I'm at roughly fist width. My fist is roughly 5 inches, okay? So it's just a rough estimate. From here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna be up nice and tall, and we're gonna drive that knee towards the wall. We wanna keep our heel down on the ground as we drive that knee towards our wall. And this is gonna tell us if we can't reach that wall, then we're lacking some motion in that ankle. We're lacking that dorsiflexion that allows our knees to travel over our toes when we're squatting. So if you look like me, can't get that knee to the wall, that could be something that's limiting you from finishing or completing or having a safe, effective squat. The test we're gonna go through is our hip mobility test, okay? So what we wanna do is have a box. This box is probably a little bit high for me, but we're gonna test and see. We want our knee to be, or our hips to be slightly lower than our hip crease, but just about at our femur, thigh, being parallel to the ground, okay? So this is actually probably not too bad of a height for me, okay? We are gonna set that other foot up. We're gonna stay up nice and tall, okay? We can create some tension in other areas of our body just to help us a little bit. And from here, what we're gonna do is try to lift that foot up off the box, okay? So what I don't wanna see is when we lift, we're rounding that spine to get that up, because that means that's typically when we're gonna see that kind of butt winking motion in people in their squat. We wanna see a nice controlled spine, controlled core, being able to lift that foot up, okay? And we wanna lift because we wanna be able to comfortably break that hip crease in our squat. So this is gonna tell us if our hip flexion, mobility, and control is a little bit limited for us to get down to that full depth in our squat, okay? So we're here again, create a little bit of tension, try to lift that leg up off the box, and see if you can hold it, okay? If you're getting a little bit of cramping in your hip flexor, that's okay. That could be a sign that it's more of a strength motor control problem that's limiting your squat. So after we went through our ankle mobility assessment, our hip mobility assessment, the other factors that could be limiting our squat depth: trunk control, so our ability to keep our center of gravity over our base of support as we squat and change those angles, okay? So that can be a limiting factor. Just sequencing of the squat, pushing our hips back, making sure we have the correct rotation and application of strength through our lower body. Lower body strength in general can be limiting our squat. And last but not least, the neuromuscular connection. So our brain telling our body what to do. If there's something missing in that connection, that can also be limiting our squat, okay? So hopefully we see you all at our next Skill Saturday. Hopefully this helps give you a little bit of an idea of what could be going wrong in your squat to not have perfect form. But we're gonna keep drilling the squat. The squat is a super basic movement and a super important movement. So keep your eyes out for more videos coming from me and some of the other coaches about the squat, what we need to do to have the best squat possible to keep ourselves healthy and safe when we're lifting in the gym.